Thank you for joining me on another episode of Welcome to My World. Right guys, we're back. I just wanted to say sorry that I haven't been recording for the last couple of weeks. I've just not been feeling very good, so I have not sorry, the sun's in my eyes, so I've not been recording, but we're back. Please don't think I don't record because I just can't be arsed, because I love recording on YouTube. And in fact, I'm starting to get a few new subscribers. It's only took 2 years. I can't believe I've been doing this for 2 years now, but you know, it's I do it because I love it, and you lot that subscribe and watch every week are an added bonus. I know my mum loves watching. She watches all my videos. She's my #1 fan, to be fair. But yeah, so thank you so much for all of you that do watch. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would be fabulous. It doesn't cost anything. It's free, so do a little tap for me, that would be amazing. Right, today's video is going to be basically a vloggy update, so just going to take you through the day with me vloggy style, and I'm going to update you on what's been going on with Milo, with the van, with my Etsy. I've now got my Etsy shop up and running, and my bits on eBay that I've been selling, so I'll be putting the links and stuff in there so you can have a little look. And yeah, just what's been going on in life really. So right, so I've just made a coffee because it's actually morning, and I'm gonna go and make some breakfast, and then I will be back. Hello Milo. Hello baby. Can you say hello to everybody? So we're gonna do a little update on Milo, let you know what's been going on with him, and also we haven't really got any updates on this one because she's good, apart from she's had a shave just before the heat wave that we had a few weeks ago. Milo and Lola had a big shave so that they were cooler. You right there, Lola? You special, yeah? Oh, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Look how beautiful is this rug. Because obviously Milo, with his back end, which I'll explain in a sec, we've actually got rugs everywhere now in place, just because he struggles with slipping, so yeah. Careful, Milo. So he's actually doing really well this last week. He's literally just been, that's not my chickens, that's next door's chickens growing. Good boy. Okay. Also, while I'm in the garden, say hello to the chooks. Hey girls. So basically I don't let the chickens out until midday. Just gives the dogs time to chill in the mornings in the gardens. They can come out and do their business. Obviously they can still come outside when the chickens are out, because they are fantastic with the chickens. In fact, Lola's a bit scared of them. Well, not scared, she's a bit wary of them. But the chickens and the dogs are absolutely fine mixed together. We just watch Milo obviously because he's a bit unsteady. We don't want him to stand on them, but they do get out of the way. But yeah, the chickens are doing really, really well. They're all getting on too well. They establish a pecking order in the beginning, but they don't really do too much fighting, apart from, well, I say they don't do too much fighting. Randomly, Dottie will pick on Mabel. Mabel is like the runt. I would say she's the one that is always on her own. She walks around on her own, and the others all sit together. It's quite sad actually. Like, she's literally a little outcast, but she's my favourite, so I give her extra cuddles. But yeah, Dottie sometimes will attack Mabel, only one time resorting to her comb bleeding. And I've got this stuff which I'll show you later, and it's just like an antiseptic spray that you can spray on animals, all animals to be fair. But it's great for the chickens, because with the chickens you're kind of their vet, so you have to do your own research really, and you know, if anything goes wrong, you kind of, I'm on a lot of groups on Facebook, and you kind of ask things, and people that have had chickens for years will be very helpful, and they tell you and help you. Hello Gladys, you can come out later, okay? Good girl. Now, this is my little grow patch, so I'm growing tomatoes and, oh hello kitty. I'm growing, there's a cat that comes from next door. No Lola, no. I'm growing tomatoes here. I've got apples growing, and I've got a plum tree, a cherry tree and an apple tree that my mum brought me. And then I've got, I'm growing tomatoes for the, well, for Tom really, and the chickens have them randomly. And I'm growing lettuce here, which is romaine lettuce for the chickens, and mainly again Tom, because he eats me out of house and home. It costs me a fortune to feed him. But yeah, so we're growing a few bits here, and if you have got chickens, guys, let me just say, you will have no grass left. We've got these partitions up because we're going to start, I know it looks awful, but we're going to start partitioning the garden off and growing some seeds, because I've got big bags, well, I've got a big bag of grass seed in here, which we're going to lay. This bit of kind of sectioned off already, and bits, nah, little bits of green are flecking through, but yeah, we need to carry on growing that. And these are, I'm growing potatoes, and this is just me stock room for the chickens. Excuse the mess. But yeah, this is where I keep me bedding and my bits for the chickens. Yeah. You got your blankie? Oi, Milo, on camera. I got a snotty nose. Right, so basically I'm going to do a little update on Milo, and right, so basically I'm going to do a little update on Milo for you. For those of you that have not seen him yet, I'll give you a little quick brief overview of what's been going on. So basically he is a Newfoundland St Bernard cross, and he's just turned 10 on the 8th of May. So basically 2019 Milo was diagnosed with arthritis in his back end, and he got put on tablets once a day, 2 tablets once a day, called Rimadol, and they're like an anti-inflammatory pain relief kind of tablet to help him. And we also started giving him glucosamine sulfate and cod liver oil tablets, which obviously are human tablets. But we checked the vet and it's fine, so check, obviously don't give your pets anything without checking obviously with a professional, because you don't know, he's quite big in size, so you know it might be good for him but not good for a littler dog. So just always check with your vets and professionals. So yeah, so basically he got put on that, and then we kind of built him up, doing like exercises with him and taking him out extra walks and things like that, and just building him up to a really good place. And then probably maybe, so yeah, so he's been on them tablets for since 2019, so about 2.5 years ish roughly. And then a couple of months ago we started noticing he was getting really maybe this is 4 months he's been on his injection. Yeah, so maybe about 4 months ago we noticed him starting to deteriorate his back end. So he had a few stumbles, he was a bit wobbly, couldn't stand as long. So we took him to the vet and we got him put on Librela, which I think I talked about in another previous update for Milo, telling you about he got his monthly injection, which he has. So he basically got put on that, and then we started to notice a little bit of improvement again for the next few months. But then he, for the last say month or so, he's been really bad. So basically he, from when he went to his last Librela injection, probably end of June, he had kind of an episode where he got so stressed out he couldn't walk, and we basically had to carry him. Once he'd been to the vet for his injection, we had to basically carry him to the house, and he was just so stressed, basically because he's weaker now in general. He knows he's weaker and he knows he's older, so he just gets so stressed out when he's away from the house, because this is like his safe haven. I guess he feels, you know, he feels safe here, and away from the house he's just so stressed. He's always been a stressy dog, but he's just so stressy, and once he's stressed it makes him, his anxiety and everything, it makes it, you know, 10 times worse, and he can't walk, he won't eat, he won't drink, he just, it's awful to see. He gets really bad. So we do try not to take him away from the house as much as possible, apart from his walks where he knows where he goes, and that is literally, he goes on 5-minute walks now because he just can't do more than that. So yeah, so, and then about a month ago, like I said, we went back to the vet and we were like, look, he's really struggling. We thought he might even be at the point where we had to put him to sleep, because he just couldn't stand, like he couldn't stand. Once he starts walking, I don't know how he goes in his little walks, bless him, but once he starts going, he gets momentum, he's a bit stuttery, but once he stops as well, he can't walk for more than a few minutes really, but like he makes it to the garden for a wee, he makes it to stand at his bowl, and even then, once he's stationary, he can't physically stand for more than sometimes 10 seconds, sometimes, you know, up to a few minutes. He'll manage to eat his dinner, but it is such a shame. But we just, obviously, he's such a happy and healthy dog. Like, his organs are all good, his eyes are good, his heart, he's deaf, to be fair. Deaf, I think it's selective hearing, but no, he can't hear very well at all, unless he's like awake and conscious and looking at you. Other than that, you can shout him, and if he's asleep, you know, you've got no chance. He's just not, he can't hear you, bless him, until he's actually looking at you and sees you calling him. But you know, he's doing so well for his age. Like I said, he's 10 and his life expectancy is 8 to 10, so he's doing absolutely amazing. So it's just a shame, because his back end is going to be what takes him, really, because, well, you know what happens when their back ends go completely. But we're keeping him, you know, happy and healthy and comfortable, and like I said, so back to the tablets. With the Rimadyl that he's been on since 2019, the vet decided, because he got so bad, you know, you always think, is this the time he's going to have to be put to sleep because there's nothing else they can do for him? But the vet that he's at, the village vet in, I think it's Hatfield, Welland, kind of that area, and the vet Kobe, he's absolutely amazing. He always comes out with, like, he doesn't, you know, I don't know, for the vets, they just put him to sleep or whatever, or people perhaps, you know, I don't know, but decide that it's too much for their dogs, and, or I don't know if people, you know, would just decide to have their dogs put to sleep. But we never want to do that without trying everything. I would feel such guilt if we didn't try everything, and the vet is absolutely amazing. He always, you know, he's not even on about putting him to sleep as yet. He's just like, let's try this, he's amazing. And so I'm not sure what the drug's called, but I will put it on the screen somewhere for you, because he's now basically, for the last probably month, he's come off his Rimadyl. Maybe not even a month he's been on him. He's come off his Rimadyl completely now, and he's on a new tablet. He tried it for 10 days and we noticed a difference, so then we just ordered we ordered them in bulk, as we do his Rimadyl. So now he's so now he's on his new tablet, like I said, which I'll put up on the screen. But he does obviously still have to go to the vets for his for a blood test every 3 months, because we have to just make sure they're not doing anything to his organs. But like I said, we just, you know, he's so happy, he's healthy, you know, apart from his back end, we're keeping him, you know, as comfortable as possible. If we thought he was suffering and, you know, he was sad and he weren't eating or he weren't drinking and he's just completely, you know, he's ready to go, then obviously we would make that decision. But he's not. He's so, like I said, he's so playful. He brings you his blanket, he like plays tug of war laying down now, like, rather than obviously standing up, because he doesn't have the strength, and obviously you do it a little bit less forceful. But he's just, he goes and gets his toys. He's these tablets that we've swapped him on from his Rimadyl, they really are I said that the Brella injection was a miracle when I last recorded, but this is again, now it's given that new lease of life. I think the Rimadyl, because he'd been on so long, perhaps, you know, they weren't as effective anymore. Maybe he'll go back on them once these ones don't become effective. I don't know, but at the minute, these ones, like I said, I'll put the name on screen, they have literally given him a new lease of life. He can now stand and eat his dinner again. Yes, some days he can't, and he still will eat a little bit, and then he kind of collapses, his back end collapses, and he has to lay down for a little while. But he just has a different pace of life now. So like, if he goes for a walk, he wouldn't then come back and stand and eat his dinner. Like, he'll come back from a walk, he'll probably lay down for a few hours, and then like once he eats his dinner, then he'll get up and eat his dinner, and then he'll lay down for a few hours, and then he'll go for a walk, then he'll go out in the garden for a wee. Like, he just can't do everything all at once, if you know what I mean. He does things in sections now. But you know, like I said, he's such a happy, healthy dog, apart from his back end. But with the back end, where he'll never get better, obviously, but we'll keep him comfortable. We'll never get to a point where he can build his muscles back up, but as long as he can, you know, he's mobile to move himself out and go to the toilet and have some food and drink, then we're going to keep him going as long as possible. And yeah, which also then brings me to the van update. So I'm going to go and get a drink, and then I'll be back to tell you about the van. Right, so I got me a Christmas mug in August, which is my favourite mug to drink out of, so never mind. And I apologise for the hums and the buzzes and the noises in the dining room. This is my dining room slash business room slash animal room. There's a lot of noises that come from this room, I'm afraid, but that's how it is. So just a quick update on the van. So basically, just to let you know that the van is going to be on hold for the foreseeable future, because of Milo. It stresses him out too much. He has to go in the van once a month to go to the vet, and that is like a drama. So he was okay on the last holiday, but he's worse with his back end and stuff, and I think the more progressively worse his arthritis gets, the more anxiety he has about being away from the house. So we're just not gonna stress him out anymore by taking him away in the van. I know he's only been once and he did it, but it was a lot lifting him in and out, and it's too much to keep lifting him on his back end. So once a month when he goes for his injection at the vet, that is all we're going to be doing in the van. Obviously we'll try and do some trips so it don't die. It actually did just die because the batteries were from, I think, the original owners. So we've just paid and put some new batteries in the van now, so we obviously will take it for a run regularly so these batteries do not die. But like I said, the van is not over, it is just on hold. But like I said, the sad thing is, you know, we did buy the van because in 2019 when we went away with Milo, he was just so stressed out, and it really wasn't worth him being so stressed out, which is why we did the van, because we were like, oh, we'll take him away and we can do vans, we can do van trips with him. But he's just not having it. It's too much for him, it's too much stress. So for now, the van build is on hold, and the sad thing is, once we start again, that probably means that we don't have Milo anymore. We don't know how long we've got him for, so we're just gonna not stress him out, you know, more than needed. So I'm afraid the van is on hold for now, but maybe, you know, when we don't have Milo, the van will be a welcomed distraction for us to crack on with. And obviously we can take Lola, because she's such a social little dog. She really is. She loves people, and she's just happy to be with us, so she won't be she's never been a problem taking her away or anything like that. So we'll continue our journey as the three of us in the future, hopefully the not near future. You know, he's going to keep Milo comfortable, and while he has quality of life, and he has good quality of life still. So, you know, we'll play it by ear. But for now, no more van, and just extra love and attention on Milo, and keeping him, you know, his anxiety and stress to a bare minimum. So yes, that's the van update, and I'm sure we'll be back in the future. Let's just hope not yet. But yeah. So while I'm in the dining room, I may as well do some orders. So basically, as I mentioned before, I'm sure somewhere, I was opening up an Etsy shop, but my Etsy shop is now open, and I've got stuff on my Facebook page, eBay, all sorts really. I'll explain that in a minute, but while I'm in here, I may as well start getting my orders ready. I've got an order for 2 glasses and 2 mugs from the same person, so I'm going to be sandblasting the glasses, but not until Sam gets home later, because I need him to lift me stuff down from upstairs off wardrobes and things, and get the air compressor out for me. But for now, I'm going to sticker up these glasses, and I'm going to do my mug order. Right, okay, so I've got the names Demi and Danny. I'm not sure if you can see. For some reason my Cricut was cutting out funny, so I've got to line up these letters, but I need to put Demi on one of the glasses and Danny on the other one. And basically I'll pull out the middle of the stickers, stick them on the glass, and then when I sandblast the rest of the glass, when I pull the stickers back off, it will be clear and the glass will be sandblasted and the names will be see-through, which is, look, I always think that way looks nice rather than the reverse, because then when you fill up the glass, you see the drink through the name, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's get these stickers off and lined up, and then I'll be back. Ready to stick on, but I'm just going to clean the glasses with IPA. I'm just going to clean the glasses with IPA just to give it a clean surface, and obviously it will air dry. So it's nice and clean and sterile for the stickers. Okay, so let's stick these stickers on as straight as we can. So first we're going to do Danny. I've got gloves on because I don't want, it's Demi, sorry, I don't want to touch the glasses and get all fingerprints on, so I am using a glove which do hinder a little bit, if I'm honest. Look really pretty when it's sandblasted. So that one is Demi, hope you can see. It's just obviously will come off once you've sandblasted, but just need it to be in contact with the glass completely, so that when we sandblast, no particle of sand, no sand particles get underneath, because we want the letters to be prominent and not have corners and things missing. That's quite nice. Danny, hopefully you can see, and Demi. Right, so we've got our mugs out now for our second part of our order. These are my Sublimination mugs, so they've got like a sublimation layer. So I'm going to print these using my printer, well, my inkjet printer that I turned into a sublimation printer, because this one is just pile of pants. Yeah, so I'm going to print off the bits that I want to put on the mugs, and then I'll be back to stick them on and then heat press the design onto the mug so it's permanent. And then because they're sublimation printed, these mugs can go in the microwave and the dishwasher. These chickens always watching me while I work. Hey girls, there's Dottie. Gladys is the cheeky one. Yeah. You're the cheeky one. These three are always together. These three are always together, leaving little Mabel. There's Mabel. Mabel! Chuk 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 chuk! Mabel! Chuk 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 chuk! Good girl. Come and hang around with your sisters. Don't be on your own, little Mabes. She's my favourite. Right, I've got to get back to work now. I've got orders to do, Chucks. Alright, play with your sister. Play nice with your sister. Right, I've got my peas. I've got these little bowls, and these little bowls, when I get them out, they know that I put treats in them. So obviously it's not really a hot day, it's not a cold day today, but it's not like a boiling bright sunny day. It is quite muggy though. Did you see that? She would attack my little Mabel. But yeah, they do like their peas. Normally they go a bit more crazy than this, but just Dottie and Hattie, a bowl each, and Mabel's gone over there. Come on, Mabes, have some peas. You don't want any peas today. I say that, it's the sun's come out now, shining for them to eat their frozen peas. Why are you always on your own? Why are you always on your own, eh? Oh, that's you on there. Can you see? Can you see? So when chickens are warm, they open their mouths and put their wings out a bit to try and cool down, didn't you? Bit might just be because I'm holding you. You side looking me. But yeah, she's always on her own, little Mabes, isn't you? Nee? It's okay, we give you lots of loves, don't we? We give you lots of loves. She flew off. There you go. Eat your peas. Right, we are all stickered up. So we've got the name on this side and the picture on this side. I'm going to stick it in the heat press. Once they've both gone through the heat press and they've cooled down, I'll be back to reveal the mugs. Right, so these mugs are cold to the touch now, because you have to let them cool down before you peel it off. Right, let's see what it looks like, shall we? Oh, no, that's really cute. Oh, I love that. That's really cute. Oh, so this little house on the back. I think they've just moved house, so I think this is for a couple that have just moved house. Come on, off you come. Oh, that's nice. It's got the little I did it like black with like a shadow on it. Not sure if you can see the shadow. It looks a bit green on camera, but it's not. Well, maybe it kind of is, but that's cute. So you've got Demi on that side, and then the little picture of the house, and then let's do this one. Imagine if I smacked them on each other and broke them now. That would be quite annoying. That's nice. I say black, it's not a black ink, it's like a brownie black, because obviously like the house is like browny, blacky, kind of old-fashioned colour. That's why I've gone with like the inside of the letters kind of match the same colour as the picture. But I'm really happy with that. Hope you can see. And yeah, I'm happy with them, guys. So what I'll do now is I will wait until Sam gets in. He should be home. What time is it? It's like 10 to 4 now. Sam will be home about 4:15 and take the dogs out. So as soon as he is available to help me carry all the bits down from upstairs and set the air compressor up, then I will be back to do the sandblasting of the glasses, and then we'll probably wrap the video up, because I'm not sure how long it'll be once I've edited it all, but you know, we'll see. Hope you've enjoyed this like chatty kind of video, and I like talking. Hopefully you like listening. But yeah, I'll see you when Sam's back for sandblasting. Right, Sam is home. He's been up and got all the stuff for the sandblasting. So we've got the breathing apparatus, because it's very important that we use that, as silly as you look. I don't want the dust from the sand and the glass bits going into my lungs, so I'll take the stupid look for that. And this is the visor, so it doesn't smack in my eyes. I do have some goggles somewhere, I'm not quite sure where they are, but hopefully I shouldn't need them with the guard on there, with the visor on that helmet. And then this is the little gun which we pop the sand in. So I'm going to get set up with my box and my compressor and stuff, and I'll see you outside. I need to put the chickens away also because I don't want them to get freaked out. Right, so I'm all set up, so you may laugh at my breathing apparatus, but I do not want, what's it called, silicosis?
Yeah, silicosis.
The lungs. So the glasses are Sandblasted, Demi and Danny. I did Demi, Sam did Danny. I'm going to peel them off and unwrap them so we can see what they look like. Right guys, I'm finished with these glasses. They have turned out absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if I could be any happier with them. I think they are really good. They've turned out really well. So let's move that, I don't want to clang them. That one says Danny and this one says Demi. So basically when you've got your alcohol inside, I won't touch it, the glass, just show my fingers through. I've got a bit of residue there I need to wipe off in the D from the sticker, but yeah, and these are permanently sandblasted now. I know a lot of people use the, oops, careful, I know a lot of people use the etching stuff, so the chemical, so it like gives this effect, this frosted effect on the glasses, but eventually it will come off. The way that I have done it with the sandblasting is basically scratch the shit out the glass. It's never coming off. If you wet it, it will go clearish, and then as it dries it will come back. It will always look like this. Like I said, the sandblasting literally scratches the shit out of the glass. It is scratched, so it is never coming off whatever you do. Like I said, if anybody does want to get in contact, please do contact me via Etsy, via my Facebook, which is LJ's Gifts on Facebook, but then my Etsy is called Milola82, and then I've got eBay, like I said, which is me all my car booty stuff. I absolutely love this. I'm well impressed with it. But yeah, if you've got any requests, anything you would like etched in a glass, on a mug, anything, like I said, I'll put all my links down below. And try not to break these, but I am really impressed with them, and the sandblasting looks fabulous. Right, that's it guys. I'm going to end the video there. I'm not sure how long it is. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully you like these long videos where I just talk shit really. I'm going to go and get all these wrapped up so I can take them to the post office tomorrow for the customer. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said earlier, it's absolutely free, so you'd be really mean if you didn't, you know, subscribe for free. Just a little click on that button. Samuel's home from work now, and yeah, we're gonna make some coasters. I'm actually doing a time lapse of that, so you'll see that in a few days once the coasters are finished. I'll show you I'm doing a short, so I'll show you the end results of these coasters that he's doing with the crystals and precious stones. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Friday at 7 PM. Ciao for now.